Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Mavericks. The Unicorn, Kristaps Porzingis, dialed in and ready to dominate. His team will be counting on him tonight as they get ready for action at AT&T Center. Mavs, Spurs, coming up next on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. Well, guys, great vision. David, thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Hardaway is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Marjanovic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Poeltl at center. Murray out there with Derek White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. To the paint, here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Well, Smitty, we're coming down the stretch here. Talk about the mental toughness needed to finish a season strong.
You know, I think you got to have that. Everybody talk about the game physically, guys making shots. And we all know there's some teams and players, they all do that well. But who's the tough team that can get through the tough times? That's when you see the teams that can get over the hump, and you start to say, I like that team.
Here's Murray. The Mavericks making the shot. Stolen by Brunson. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Hardaway. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Murray with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. The pass to Aldridge. The rebound by Marjanovic. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Indiana.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Passes to White. Bounce pass, Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. That one doesn't drop, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway finds Brunson. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by the Spurs. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Lee comes in for Hardaway. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jalen Brunson. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 42 left in the first. Here's Mills. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's Gay. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And Porzingis, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Porzingis has got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mills passes to Lyles. The shot off that time, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Right with the double team. Deep 2 from Carroll. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kleber kicks to Lee. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Over Gay. And again, it's Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Now here's Mills, guarded by Wright. Now here's Mills. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. To end the cold streak, that shot is off. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 18. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs. Hills at point with Bellinelli. They're the backcourt. Trey Lyles out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Mavericks leading by 18. And Porzingis, here we go. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
The three from Mills. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. They get a hand on it. Here's Powell. The shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. The rebound by the Spurs.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's stolen by Carroll. Down low. Gay misses. Mavericks leading by 18. The pass to Brokaw. He's looking for Lyles and finds him. Mills passes to Bellinelli. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Lyles. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Nice find there from Carroll to keep the ball moving for the score.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. DeMar DeRozan comes in for DeMar Carroll. Whitey's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for J.J. Barea. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
And that one's good, Marjanovic. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray against Curry. Here's DeRozan. He can't get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Jacks up a three. White, good. White's got 5 now.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
For Dallas, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Here's Murray. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Murray's got 4 points this quarter. Dallas leading by 15. And Doncic, here we go.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Murray kicks to Pirtle. This one for 3. Here's Aldridge. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Mavericks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Lee no good on the free throw. Spurs trail by 17. Passes it to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Aldridge. He kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Makes it off the glass. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Doncic passes to Kleba. And the dunk by Doncic.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. On the wing, DeRozan. 1 second left. He lays it in.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
And so it's Dallas, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with...
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Marjanovic in at the center. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 16.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Murray surveying the D. Aldridge. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Knocks it loose. And here's White. 7 points in the game. Murray outside. Pass to Pirtle. Now here is Aldridge. Shoots over Marjanovic. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Aldridge.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's White. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. DeRozan finds Aldridge. Tries again. Out to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. Oh, okay, wow. Okay.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 13-point game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Hey, Steve, if your team is holding on to a narrow lead, which player do you want defending that last shot of the game?
I would say Kawhi Leonard. Giannis because of his length, Paul George, Draymond Green, and I really love Klay Thompson. Not that he's going to block the shot, but he always stays in position.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Clock at 6. Pass to Mills. Over Barea. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Curry, good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. Gay passes to Lyles. The dish now to Carroll. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 15. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Takes it from 10. The 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Curry on the wing. Bellinelli is covering, and it's in there. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mills. Gay trying to break free. Shot's good by Mills.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely. They get it back. Powell, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Mills can't hit.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Spurs trail by 19. Now Gay. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Puts one up from 19, and the jumper is good.
Boy, I'll tell you, from mid-range, Rudy's shot mechanics look effortless.
And so it's Dallas, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mills with it. Goes in the 2 with Carroll at the 3. Gay and Aldridge are up front. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Spurs shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Gay passes to Mills. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Spurs trail by 19. It's Aldridge high post. Now here's Carroll. He's tightly guarded, and it's Aldridge missing. The Mavericks shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. It's stolen by DeRozan. Shoots from 12. That one good for 2.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
Here's Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gay. White comes in for Damari Carroll, and Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Lee. And it's Jalen Brunson in for DeLon Wright. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you're seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays, you know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
And the second free throw, good. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Here's Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Murray right side. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
This is the potential DeJounte Murray has. When he's feeling it, he can shoulder the offense.
Doncic finds Marjanovic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Marjanovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Spurs trail by 21. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Murray the pass to Poeltl. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. There's the pass to White. The kick out to Aldridge. Murray outside. Aldridge trying to break free. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Mavericks leading by 23.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Porzingis.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
No good on the free throw. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Trey Lyles checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for White. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Murray. Then for the Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis. Ryan Brokoff comes in for Luka Doncic. And Lee's subbed in for Hardaway. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. That one falls for Brunson. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Lyles. Floats one, and that one drops for him.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Hey, I'm just going to act surprised like everybody else. We did